3, 2, 1.
The average temperature of the surface of Earth has increased approximately 1 degree C in the past century. Which reason best explains this increase in temperature? The answer is C. Higher levels of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. What is the name of the bandaged walking dead often seen during Halloween, whose name comes from the Persian word for wax? The answer is A. mummy. In what scene does George Lucas make his appearance in episode Roman III, Revenge of the Sith? The answer is A. At the Opera House. The depth of the atmosphere is greatest where? The answer is D. Sea level. Who wrote the concertos called the Four Seasons? The answer is C. Vivaldi. Which country's all three neighbors were dissolved between 1990 and 1993? The answer is B. Poland. If the coordinates of 2 points are 3, 4, and 7, 9, what are the coordinates of their midpoint? The answer is A. 5, 6. What is the seat that swings back and forth known as? The answer is A. Swing chair. Which planet is called the red planet? The answer is B. Mars. Which one of these songs is not in the final section of Guitar Hero Roman III, Luz Inferno? The answer is D. Stricken. Weight is a measure of what force pulling down on an object. The answer is B. Gravity. What is a vacuum cleaner's main part used for collecting dirt called? The answer is A. Bag. In Greek mythology, who turned Narcissus into a flower upon his death? The answer is D. Echo. Which TV show is set in a high school called Greendale? The answer is A. Community. All cells have voltages across their what? The answer is A. Plasma membranes. What is the name of the second most electronegative element? The answer is A. Oxygen. Which animal would you associate with the Twitter logo? The answer is C. Bird. Which mountain range includes the Andes, Rockies, and Alps? The answer is D. Cordillera. Which fruit can be made into vinegar? The answer is C. Grape. The spermatids are transported from the testes to where? The answer is B, epididymis. Modern members of what broad animal group live in many different habitats and are found on every continent except Antarctica? The answer is A, reptiles. What does the abbreviation ABV stand for in alcoholic drinks? The answer is C, alcohol by volume. Which of the following allows a cell to become specialized? The answer is C, different patterns of gene expression. Who painted the Mona Lisa? The answer is B, Leonardo da Vinci. How does a tiger get stripes? The answer is D, from its parents. Which of the following is not an actual city in Nicaragua? The answer is B, Tegucigalpa. Which continent is covered with an ice cap? The answer is D, Antarctica. The Colosseum was primarily used for which activity? The answer is C, gladiator fights. What is the only mammal that can lay soft-shelled eggs? The answer is A, platypus. What college did animator Seth MacFarlane attend? The answer is A, Rhode Island School of Design. When Dr. Craig Venter's private company, Celera, declared that they would beat the Human Genome Project in sequencing all human DNA, what did Venter tell Dr. Francis Collins, director of the answer is A, you can do mouse. What is the only mechanism that consistently causes adaptive evolution? The answer is A, natural selection. What substance do developing seeds produce which promotes fruit growth? The answer is C, auxin. Which economic system involves state ownership of the means of production? The answer is B, communism. The first microscopes were built in the 1600s. Microscopes have improved since then, but still perform the same job. How do microscopes most help scientists? The answer is A, they make small objects easier to see. Why are fossil fuels called non-renewable resources? The answer is C, they take a very long time to produce. The world's deepest lake is in which country? The answer is C, Chile. Which of the following happens in our solar system? The answer is C, Earth revolves around the Sun once per year. The pyramids of Egypt are located in which country? The answer is B, Egypt. What was the name of Eddie Winslow's best friend on the popular television show Family Matters? The answer is C, Waldo. Who is the first African American to be elected as a U.S. president? The answer is A, Barack Obama. What is a minute divided into? The answer is A, 60 seconds. Which of the following astronauts was not among the first human beings to orbit the moon? The answer is C, John Young. Although surface waves are slowest, they do most of the damage of what event? The answer is C, earthquake. Birds actually have two basic types of feathers, flight feathers and the answer is A, down feathers. Which is the capital of Wales? The answer is D, Dublin. Where did Bill Horton meet Doug Williams? The answer is C, Bill met Doug in prison. They were cellmates. What is the term for the deepest places on Earth? The answer is B, trenches. Which artwork features a reclining nude woman? The answer is A, The Starry Night. What flower did Cher have tattooed on her ankle?